Hi, I'm Jasmine Simmons, and I am the founder of Church Girls and the Relationships Workbook, where we will be going through a 7-week series with a group of women who's on the journey to learning what the Bible says about dating, relationships, so that they can have a healthy, whole kingdom marriage. So, I've been married for almost 6 years to my husband, David, and we have a 1-year-old daughter, Ava. And so, a lot of times people have asked me, like, how did you get here? How did you get a husband like this? What did this look like? What did dating look like? And so we can rewind back to January 1st of 2017, okay? And I was just like, okay, God, I was dating. I was new to North Carolina. I was living in Charlotte, and I was having fun after college, dating, taking nothing seriously. And then I was like, all right, I'm over it. And my question to the Lord was, I see so many women. At the time I was only 22 years old. And I said, I see so many Christian women who are much older than me, in their late 20s, 30s, even 40s, who are not married. And they want to be. I seen them at my church, I seen them in my family, I seen them at women's conferences, and I'm like, and they seem like they want to be married so bad. What's the missing link? And I said, Lord, show me what it looks like to successfully walk in your single season. And so he did just that. So then the year 2017, the Lord, I moved into my first apartment by myself, and the Lord really just began to teach me, and he really made me into a wife. He taught me what the word says. He healed me of old habits, mindsets, and old relationships. And came October 1st, 2017, I met my husband. And we just kind of hit it off ever since. We dated for a little over a year, got engaged, and got married, and now it's years later. And now I'm just like so pleased with the marriage we have. The Lord's in our marriage. He's at the center of our marriage. We have grown together, grown in our gifts, grown in our spiritual gifts, our talents, our what he does in his career, and what he's called us to do with ministry. And even currently we're helping with a church plant here in Houston, and the Lord has done so much and showed himself up so much in our marriage. And I know that if I wasn't with the right person, if I wasn't with someone who was aligned spiritually and mentally and just a good fit for me and who I am and what God's called me to do, and vice versa, I know it could be a different story. And so now that the Lord has taught me, I've done groups in the past. If you've been around for a while, you know I did Positioned Wife back in like 2020, 2021. Then the Lord told me make a workbook for church girls, and I've done that. I've done private groups, and now he's saying, all right, it's time to put it out there and help people walk through this season the same way you did, to put you in a position, because it's not just about having somebody in your bed or just being like, oh, I got a ring. We know it's about a kingdom assignment, a covenant, and for God to do his purpose through us in the earth, through our marriage, through this covenant, and for generations behind us, because of making the right decision with who you marry and how to walk out that marriage properly. So we're starting our first public group January 6th of 2026. Sign up at www.churchgirls.com. Buy your workbook on Amazon, and I cannot wait to see you guys. I cannot wait to walk through the season with you guys. And listen, I might have some people pop up who's either went through the workbook or who's done Position Wife, who's went through the same material, and they are now married. Okay, so sign up, and I can't wait to see you guys there. Bye.